Come on, fam. How you doing?
What's up, man?
No, go ahead and state your name for the good folks.
My name is Chris Tobar Rodriguez.
Word? I thought Tobar was your last name.
No, my last name is Rodriguez.
I've known you for years.
Yeah, well, Chris Tobar, if you say Christopher in Spanish, it's Chris Tobar. And then a joke in high school turned my name into Tovar, and I hated Tovar, so I turned it into Tovar. Ta-da!
Wow.
Yeah. And then Chris Tobar, everyone thinks my last name is Tobar.
Wow.
That's what I thought. I have people online that are like, last names are Tobar. They're like, oh,
We must be related.
we're related. I'm like, I never knew that was a last name. I didn't knew that was a real name. I made that up.
Okay,
Go figure. Make shit up.
So now tell me, what inspires you?
Life. Life inspires me.
Or in life?
I
Just
don't know, like good people around me, city, life, in life. What's in life? There's a lot of things in life. Everything about life is inspiring. Living, sleeping, chances of dying, chances of beeping. Oh wait, your phone's about to.
yeah, it's always. Yeah. We have so much, electronics. Everything's kind of always something's dying.
Yeah.
But that's life.
That's life. See?
Exactly.
There you go.
So tell me, how do you get started into this art style that you
This art style currently, right now at this moment,
Well,
because I've gone through
yeah, so I'm saying you've
multiple.
been flipping them up, you know what I mean? So
I got to switch it up.
since I've last seen you.
All right, let's
And
see.
you were doing that for how long?
That style, overall, that started in actually 2006 with when I started with B-side, when we started B-side. And so I started doing like the stencils and then the paste ups, and then I switched to paste ups and add some abstract, and then from abstract I went to being what I am already good with, computers, and I just became an illustrator, taking the Wacom tablet and drawing everything out. So yeah.
So, is it like, is there something that kind of happens that when you're like, all right, let me try this new style, or?
Oh, it was more like a challenge. It was like I want to draw. I want to be able to draw these really dope looking characters, but like I want detail too, but also I want to be able to put it on a canvas, and that was like, oh, here's this chance of taking a computer generated image and then transferring to a piece of canvas or wood that I couldn't do if I was just to draw out. So I was like, it's my cheat, basically, is to help me do what I see in my head visually and put it down and stuff. So
we're not talking about the technology that goes behind these things, because not even like 5 years ago,
yeah,
could you do a lot of this stuff?
I mean, well, what I'm doing right now has been done like for like years. I mean, illustrators, comic book artists have been doing this. Like they'll draw everything by by pencil, then they'll ink it, and then they'll bring it in Photoshop and color it, and then re-ink it, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff for that.
But now they just hit the whack, and then you're good to go, right?
Yeah, now there's like the tablets, they got the big monitors for you to sit there and just draw everything out and stuff. So it's really, really dope. I mean, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, right.
So it's made my life so much easier.
So now, but how long would it normally before Wacom would it take you to prepare?
Without it? I mean, I had different techniques.
Yeah.
So like I was doing more stencil like characters, or like just abstract pieces, and putting it that way, and then going to like when I worked at a sign shop, cutting everything out by vinyl, or just cutting everything out by hand with an exacto blade, and then spray painting that on the canvas or the wood, and then calling it a day. So like that, I can make like 50 pieces at once. Now it's like I gotta sit there and work on one piece at a time to draw out. But I mean, there's also more steps in there. There's the photography thing that I'm doing. There's the just illustrating everything out, concepting. So now it takes more time for a good reason, not just like, oh well, I'm taking more time.
At least now with the production part is a little bit quicker for you. Kind of like after you get down like mentally and out of your brain, actually bring it to life is a little bit easier, right?
Yeah, I mean it is, but it also sucks because now I rely on photography because I want my stuff to be. I want to find certain subject matters. I want to find certain movements in the body. I want to do certain things that I can draw in my head, but when I draw them out, they don't look as what I want. So like me doing the photography allows me to capture that essence, and it's just fun for me. Like I can work with a model, I can go to the computer, I can print it out, and then I transfer it and I ink it and then color it and then sell it and be rich for just 10 minutes until I got paid some bills.
What are some like the like goals?
I'm trying to take over the world.
We got Inprogress.
Inprogress. I missed Inprogress.
Because we haven't seen each other in a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So give me the progress on
Inprogress.
You know?
Well, Inprogress is in progress. I mean, now I got right now like. So Inprogress I put on hold, and then I started working on.
Well, real quick, what was Inprogress for the folks?
Oh, for Inprogress. Inprogress was like a street. Okay, it was an urban street kind of like design magazine that was just focused on Central Florida's art scene. So like I just did a digital magazine, put it online. I did layout. I did articles. I did go to people's events, and it was just trying to. It was at the time. It was like the grassroots of the arts here in Orlando, and then I kind of got like burnt out, and I put it on pause. But it was a dope magazine. I mean, it was well designed. Like it was conceptually like the promotions were good. I mean, just for a one-man team or a couple people team, like it looked really good.
Because I was like, issues. That's how I was like, dope.
Yeah.
It just seemed like, and now that you're doing like the Wacom, like, you think it'll be easier maybe?
Oh, I mean, that's more technique and drawing and illustrating kind of stuff. I mean, the process of running a magazine and running a blog kind of in that world, like that's a lot more work. You got like social media to stay on top of. You gotta make sure you're going to all the events. You gotta make sure you're staying on top of all the trends, all the new artists, old artists, like back and forth. And I know the structure now really well. It's waiting for the right moment to be like, hey, all right, I got the good team, I got the best team that I can work with to make this happen and accomplish it, and then go back.
Let's talk about teams. You know what I'm saying?
Teams,
collaborations, and things of that nature. What's Mr. Chris Tobar? Not your real last name.
Not my real last name, Chris Tobar Rodriguez, but you can still call me Tobar.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Of course.
That's what I know you at. But now, talking about collaborations and how you do those, or
what, collaboration?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I still do those. I mean, I got B-side artists, I got More Than Sunshine, and what else? I mean, there's also just working with everyone individually on separate projects. There's secret projects that I can't talk about yet. I can't say if I can talk about them. There's working on people's albums, working on Soliloquist's artwork with Swanberger. What else? Who else?
How important do you think it is to collaborate in your like creative process?
Oh, it's very important. I mean, like you should not be walking around being solo. Like no one gets to the top by themselves. It's all about team. So like working with everybody, everyone kind of like sharing skill sets, learning something new from one another. Like it's really awesome. Like I live with Swan, so like when we're
It's a little compound.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to change that name. Nah, just joking. Just joking. No,
It's gonna be the Tobar compound.
the Tobar compound.
He doesn't know
The
it
name.
yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna Tobarify it.
Gas
no.
masks everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's gonna wake up with
already,
gas masks.
There's already gas masks everywhere. There's gas masks everywhere. But it's really cool, like working, like living with Swan. We're sitting there, he's making music, I'm drawing, but then to see him actually take his work, like kind of watching me do my work and him taking his work into the computer and then doing the Wacom and drawing everything is like, wow, like, yo, that's really dope. Like, now you've involved your career as an art, so you don't have to like rely just on canvas anymore. Now you can actually do this digitally and draw out your characters just as dope as you were doing on the paper. I mean, it's just everyone, working with everybody, it's really cool because I learned something new. I learned something, hey, like, how do I do this? Or how do I do that? And then, or someone's like, hey, how do you do this? And I'm like, how do you do this? And it's like, I don't care about like secrets. I mean, it's just, it's already on the internet.
Exactly. Everything's on the internet.
Google it.
Exactly.
Can we say that?
Now, okay, so now you're used to just like a 2D plane.
Yeah.
Right? Now, is this any sort of, is It's a nice 3D cube.
Yeah, it's a
Any
headache.
challenges?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's some of the challenge you're trying to...
Yeah, it's a headache. I mean, it's not a headache in a bad way. It's a good challenge, but it's a headache trying to think in a 3D space of like how I'm already using this one-sided thing, but now to think, hey, how do I make an image go across that will conceptually look awesome? You know, instead of just being like, oh, there's this one thing and just boxing myself in. So it's like trying to break barriers and go far with it. I definitely had fun doing it, but I did have a challenge trying to think conceptually what I want to do and stuff. So
Come up with any like maybe new techniques or anything for it? Specifically, anything?
technique, I don't know. We're gonna find out tomorrow. We'll definitely find out, and then we'll see what happens. Because I mean, I'm gonna do the gel transfer, which is, I mean, basically you're taking your image and it's almost like screen printing, but it's like a one-off. And you're basically taking the ink off the paper, you put it into your canvas, your board, and it sits there. And then you can actually add color behind it. You can paint right back on top of it. So it's a cool technique, but it's a long technique in some ways. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. And usually it doesn't ever come out perfect. Like, so I can have this printed image that looks super clean. When I go to the canvas or the board, there's definitely gonna be like little nicks, and I like that.
Yeah.
It makes it unique. And it's like someone's like, oh, why is this like that? Well, it's like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the canvas.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because I mean gives it almost it's not like you're just printing it on.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. You know, which is really cool for like designers that can't really like draw for a very long time or doesn't have the skill sets to do that. They can actually do that process to actually translate what's in their mind onto the canvas.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what you put together.
Me too.
Thursday is the actual event. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be out there taking some pictures and things. And
Are you?
do a follow-up.
You are?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm all over the place now.
Damn, you coming out now.
Yeah. Kind of. Sort of.
Word.
Sort of. So how can folks find you on the internet, my friend?
Just Google Chris Tobar art.
All right.
That's it. You'll find my Instagram, you'll find my Facebook, you'll find, what else is there, Twitter, you'll find my website,
So many
you'll
social
find my,
networks.
all those social networks, and then you'll find my art in images section. So just click on that, and you'll find me, and then there.
And hit you up.
Yeah. Or you can just find me in the streets of Orlando, you know, either having fun or making art. So,
All right, so thank you very much.
no problem. Thank you.
And good luck with it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Good luck with everything else.